The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 56 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here.
I got this. Say. Hey, gun.
They run it with Breida. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Well, I guess the opening drive touchdown wasn't enough. They wanted two instead of one on top of that.
Well, this team is obviously going for the crusher. All right, they don't want to mess around with just kicking the standard extra point and kind of letting you off the hook for giving up the touchdown. Now they want to really rub your face in it and say, guess what? We're going to be doing this all game long.
Let's go.
And he is out of bounds here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 45 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Snead's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 49ers' 23-yard line.
Come on, set. Mike's in the walk to be through. I got one. Mike's
Jackson, option right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there. First down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light.
Touchdown, 49ers! Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They run it with Breida. And he is in to make it 16-0. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Levine Toilolo, 64 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They run it with Breida. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. It's complete to Snead. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mike's 5-4. Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
Jackson throwing on 4th down. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to... Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Go ahead.
They run it with Breida. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Jackson's going to try the sneak, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. This is Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here we go.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. On third down, a run from Breida. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
2, 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
11.
They run for it with Breida. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Watch 54. Hey, keep going.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
Bound to lose one. Check.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Ravens 20-yard line.
They run again with Breida, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They run with Breida, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Back, 12, 21. Hey,
Now Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.